Today we have a very special guest. People have been waiting for the return of this guy for over 2,000 years. He is making a special cameo for today only on the Joe Rogan Experience. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Greetings, my child, Joe Rogan. It's a pleasure to be here today on the podcast. I brought you some water.
Can you turn that water into wine for me? I don't really want water right now.
Sure thing, Joe. This water shall be blessed by Grand Zeno himself. Wine for thee, but not for me.
Thanks, bro. So I have to ask you real quick. Have you ever tried DMT? Or the Namekian DMT? I feel like you have surpassed the need to even use that stuff. But I just had to ask.
Worry not, Joe Rogan. For thou not know, so thou must be enlightened. DMT was created by me personally. It can still have an effect on me, but only from the realm of the Kais. The Namekian DMT has nothing on Ultra Instinct DMT. With Ultra Instinct DMT, you can create an entire new universe inside of your mind. You are omnipotent and know everything of what goes on in the universe. It's a completely different experience, my child.
Wow, a whole new universe inside your own head. I can't even begin to imagine what that's like. You need to give me some, please. I have to try it.
Thou shalt receive a gram from thine truly.
Thanks, bro. I knew you were chill as fuck. Let's get into the controversial topics that have been plaguing Christianity for years. Jesus of Nazareth. What is your opinion on homosexuality and the current state of Israel?
A lot of people wondered what my stance on homosexuality is, along with my thoughts on the current state of Israel. I'd like to state once and for all my true opinion. My children, you see,
Today's podcast is sponsored by Jiren's Gym. Get ripped, get jacked, defeat Son Goku. Strength triumphs everything.
And that's my true opinion on the topic. Basically, TikTok needs to be banned off of all devices.
Wow, I really didn't think you'd have such an outlook on these topics. That's crazy. I agree with you there also on TikTok. So why is it that you were able to defeat Satan with special beam cannon, but not the guy who nailed you onto a cross?
The reason for my crucifixion was to save my children. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many.
That's really kind of you, bro. Do you ever donate to charities too and stuff?
Sometimes when shopping at Godmart. There's an orphanage in heaven that needs fixing up, so I donate a quarter in the jar they have at the cashier area.
Your generosity is really something, you know? It's almost like you're the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Thank you, my child. I really appreciate that.
So Jesus, I hear you have obtained a new form. Apparently it's called Super Divine Jesus Christ Grade 3. Can you tell me more about that new form?
It's true. I have achieved Super Divine Jesus Christ Grade 3. Imagine me turning water into wine. Well, now I can turn water into dark matter or nuclear fuel. My miracle powers increased by 6,000% when I'm in that form, because I became so powerful. I gave mrbeast 1% of my power. He then went on to use that power to cure 1,000 blind people. Children, I have never been so happy as I was at that moment. Thank you, mrbeast, for using my powers for good.
Thank you, mrbeast. So do you think you're almost as strong as Zeno-sama?
Joe Rogan, thou mustn't tell anyone this, but Zeno-sama is within my grasp. I wish not to hurt Zeno, but there will come a day where I shall be superior to all divine beings.
Wow, that's crazy. So I have like the second most powerful being in existence on my podcast right now.
Actually, I would be the third most powerful if I didn't kill Satan.
Oh yeah, Weiss told me about that. He told me you killed him a long time ago with a special beam cannon. Was that true?
That's not entirely accurate. Satan was extremely strong. I had no choice but to fuse with the Grand Priest. Our fusion name was Grand Jesus H. Christ. I then confronted Satan in our new form. I told him this. My child, before thou life shall end, you should know one thing. I'm packing divine heat. And then I unloaded a grand magazine of 30 bullets from my God K-47 and he exploded.
What the fuck? This can't be real.
It is real. It will be let known to my children on the release of the Bible 2.
You're telling me that the Bible 2 will release before Half-Life 3 does?
Yes, it should be out shortly. I think I will get Elon Musk to transcribe it.
This is game-changing information. Thank you so much for sharing this information with the world.
I've been playing too much Divine Fortnite, so it's about time I do some work.
I have one last question for you, Jesus. Is it true the Ultra Instinct Death Note can kill even Grand Zeno? And did you know that Zamasu has it?
I have only heard rumors of the Ultra Instinct Death Note. This is a matter I shall look into once I return to heaven.
Be careful. I don't know if the guy who told me was full of shit. But anyways, thank you for coming on the podcast, Jesus Christ.
I sensed a really strong power level here. What the heck's going on, Rogan?
Who is this guy? His hair looks dumb.
I am the Lunchable in the darkness that cries out for help.
Goku, this is Jesus Christ. He's almost as strong as Grand Zeno.
Wow, Grand Zeno? He looks really strong. I want to fight him.
Thou not know what thine asks for, thy ass shall be handed back to oneself.
Did he just say he's gonna give his ass to himself? You monster, Jesus!
Jamie, cut the feed.
Farewell, my children. Thou shalt spread my message of the Bible two's imminent return.